Hello, stars! To Jew22 here, and I'm gonna continue where I left off on Hollywood Squares. Of course, I have the choice of either continuing or not, but I am gonna continue. And welcome to Hollywood Squares! And, of course, I'm not gonna go over the rules again because, well, that was the point of the first episode, is to go over the rules. But now that you know, we're just gonna get right into it right now. How many contestants? Again, it's still going to be one. And I get to take on Eddie. Nice. Oh, I see. Daz was my opponent last time, but now I have to take on Eddie. That's really unique. I didn't realize that's how it worked, but okay, I'm not going to complain there. Alright, well, again, we're going to go with the center square, so I'll do that. I mean, there's no right or wrong way to do this, but it is kind of like tic-tac-toe, but, oh, whatever. True or false, the famous opera Rigoletto is a story of a one-legged pasta maker who falls in love with a woman with 15 starving children. True or false? Oh, man. You know what? Okay, I will be man enough to admit I have heard about Rigoletto. But I don't think I honestly think it's false. But we'll see I forgot who I chose, but we'll see what my star has to say about this. True, because he was blackmailed into it by the kids who already had given him that bad legs. He says it's false. I will agree that it is false. Correct, it is false. The story is that the main character is a sexist pig in Rigoletto, so that's, how I knew it was false. In New York, the new tie color for the executive who wants to project an image of power and authority is what? Wait, let me read this again. In New York, the new tie color for the executive who wants to project an image of power and authority is what? Oh, okay. Blood-stained? Really, Daz? Pink. He says pink, and he agrees. Oh, wow. Pink? Well, I mean, I guess because it's the 80s, I guess. I don't know. Alright, I'm going to go with Ruth. Baby Ruthie? No, let's just move on. So, Ruth. This legendary comedian was known for his somber, straight-faced look and his distinctive pork pie hat. What was his name? I actually don't know this one. Alright, what do you have to say, Ruth? Richard Nixon? Edwin. Oh, you know what? I actually think it is Edwin, so I'll agree with that. Oh, it was Buster Keaton. I think I'm more familiar with Mike Keaton than I am with, Buster Keaton, but I didn't know that. Alright. What well-known thing comes to mind when you hear the phrase plop, plop, fizz, fizz? I actually don't know that one. A leaky faucet? Alka-Seltzer. And he agrees. And it is right. Alka-Seltzer. I did not realize that. Eddie has won. So, I'm already behind as it is. So, I get to start game 2. I guess maybe because I'm behind. Oh, find the secret square for an amazing prize. Now, I won one in the last one, so let's see. I'm going to go with Dean to start off this one. Alright. A house divided against itself cannot stand is a well-known phrase. Where did it originate? A house divided against itself cannot stand is a well-known phrase. Where did it stand, or where did it originate, rather? Excuse me. A home builders convention? The Bible. You know what? I have a feeling that it is the Bible, so I'm going to agree. And it is the Bible. But then again, I am a Christian, so what do you expect? I mean, despite the fact that my name is Jew, don't let that mislead you. I'm not really a Jewish person. But then it, well, actually, no, the Jewish people actually have the Bible, so never mind. I mean, not that it really matters that much. Anyway, you just spilled red wine on the carpet. What will happen if you pour white wine on the stain? Hmm. Okay, well, alright. Well, I mean, I actually know the answer, but we'll see what Eddie's star has to say about it. I have a very grateful carpet. It will help remove it. And the correct answer is, it will help remove it. Yeah, I actually knew that. Alright, well, I'm going to put this one out. Mark, help me with this one. Like, the sprites are believe it or not, the sprites, are, for the celebrities are the same, but the names are different. I'm not sure why, but it is what it is. Alright. For the win. True or false, most male gorillas are only interested in getting romantically involved about once a year. Now, wait a second. Romantically involved once a year? Well, I don't even know where to say. I don't know where to go with this one. Most male gorillas are only interested in. You know what? I think gorillas are just like people, in a sense. Because just like the male species of the human race, I would think that they would be more romantically involved than that. More than a year, I will say that. But I mean, not that it's not to say I do. I mean, but not to say I do because I don't even have anybody. I don't have a woman with me. I mean, wait, what the hell am I talking? Let's just move on to the question. Only Tarzan knows for sure. He says true, which may explain why the gorilla's population is down. I will actually disagree with that. Oh, wow, that actually is right. I didn't realize that. I'm surprised. And, of course, Eddie has found the secret square, and if he gets this, he gets a 2-week cruise in the Caribbean. Alright, so I can't win it because he picked it. So, alright, well, let's go on. I selected Daz, alright. According to the National Sporting Goods Association, what is the most popular exercise among senior citizens? That's a good one. What about... Or I actually don't know, since, Again, this is according to the year 1988, so remember that. Waking up? Swimming. Correct, it's walking. Alright. So, Eddie actually got himself a 2-week cruise in the Caribbean. Alright, congratulations, Eddie. But, alright, I'm gonna have to go with Liz for the block. According to the Consumer Product Safety Commission, if you do not know the correct wattage for a light fixture, or for a light fixture, use a bulb no larger than what? For a bulb... Oh, I'm sorry. Let me read that again. According to the Consumer Product Safety Commission, if you do not know the correct wattage for a light fixture, use a bulb no larger than what? Your head? 100 watts. You know what? I'm gonna disagree. Oh, 60 watts. Alright, so I got it right. I needed that. And Eddie is gonna go for the block, but that's to be expected. Alright. Oh, a Muslim leader who has attained power is called the Ayatollah. What does the Ayatollah mean? Fast answer? No. Gift of God. He disagrees. And it is true, it's called Gift of God. See, I would not have known that because I'm not a Muslim. And, of course, I have to win it myself, so... Alright. Sue for the win. In the old nursery... Excuse me, let me slow down a little bit. In the old nursery rhyme, where would you find the butcher, the baker, and the candlestick maker? I've heard that poem before, but I don't remember, I actually don't know the nursery rhyme itself. Alright, well, let's just go to the... In the original dating game, go to the sea in a pea green boat. I'm going to disagree. It's going rub-a-dub-dub, 3 men in a tub. See, I didn't think it was that answer, so she kind of made it easy for me to disagree. So I have tied the game, so at the least I'm going to leave here with another $500 to my credit. Not that it matters because, you know, it's just a game. Although I wish it was real, though. According to the Wall Street Journal, there are any... Oh, I'm sorry. Let me read that again. According to the Wall Street Journal, are there any game shows on Soviet television? Now, bear this in mind. This came out a year before the wall of the Iron Curtain, as it was known at the time, came down. So this was a year before the Iron Curtain had fallen and the Cold War had ended. So the Soviets were still in power, at least, but by that point in 1988, the Soviet Union was it was starting to weaken at that point. In fact, it was on its way out at that point. But anyway, let's move on. Sure, there's Wheel of Misfortune and of course Jeopardy. He says no, does Rob, and he agrees. No, the correct answer is yes, that there are game shows in the former Soviet Union at the time. So, all right. I will go with Mary. Mary, quite contrary. Okay. In the National Football League, NFL, when the referee holds his arms straight out away from his body, it means what? Now, I actually know the answer to this one. He is sleepwalking. No, Mary. She says backfield in motion. That is incorrect. It's actually a touchdown. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a timeout. I'm sorry. Well, but I knew it wasn't backfield in motion. That much I knew. And he's going to go for the block. It's Eddie with Ruth. All right. A sad person feels blue. A jealous person is green. A coward is yellow. What kind of person sees red? Now, I actually know the answer to this one. A heart surgeon? No. An angry person. And he agrees, and you know what? He's right. It is an angry person. So he got he got it right. So that means I'm going to have to start again. I'll go with Mike. True or false? William Evans, an 8-foot giant who served in the court of King Charles of England, always carried a dwarf in his pocket to make the king laugh. I actually don't think that was the case, though. Where do you dig up this garbage up? Yeah, that is true. He says it's true. I'm going to disagree that it is true. Oh, it was true. Wow. Okay. I did not realize that. So Eddie, Eddie can't win right now, but he can. Or can you make soup out of peanuts? Can you? That's one way to wash an elephant's mouth. He says yes, and he agrees. Correct, you can. I don't recall ever making a soup with nuts before. Well, like peanuts or something like that. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna go with Dean for the block. So here it is. Kiat, Kwanzaa, Kip, Taka, Seoul, and Lek are what? Okay. Stupid names? He says types of Japanese bonsai. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to... I'll agree. Wrong. Oh, shoot. See, I had a feeling it was wrong, but I thought it was right, so I could be wrong, folks. And Eddie could go for the win and pretty much end it right then and there. True or false? According to the World Book Encyclopedia, it is estimated that termites cause as much property damage each year in the U.S. as fire does. Okay. Is termite a scientific name for a household dog? No. He disagrees. And he's right, it's true. So that means Eddie has won, and I think I lost this one because, yeah, Eddie's gonna go for the car, but since I lost, yeah, now I get to watch what Eddie does, and he chooses the red car, but is he right? It doesn't fit. Well, that means I lost, so... oh, and these are the high scores, but unfortunately I didn't win enough money to even get onto the top 10 there, but... Let's see, I needed to win at least $500. Alright, well, that's going to do it for this game, and I just wanted to play this game to show it off. And if you want me to do more videos based around this, albeit what I'll do is, like, I can see the board on my screen, but what you'll see is pictures of my good friends as the celebrities, and I have to refer to them as such by the celebrities, albeit I'm still playing the game. It's just, you know, the Hollywood Squares would be my good friends, you know, because really, that's pretty much where I got the whole Hello Stars thing from, and it was from the original host of the Hollywood Squares, Peter Marshall, and every time that the show would start, he would say, "Thank you, Kenny," you know, that's Kenny Williams, the announcer for the original version, in which he then says, yeah, well, thank you, Kenny, and welcome to our nighttime edition of the Hollywood Squares, and then he goes on to say, "Hello, stars," and that's pretty much where I got the Hello Stars thing from, by Peter Marshall, but that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show this off, and like I said, if you want to see more of this, and you want to be featured in the Hollywood Squares, the first 9 people that do it, I will put you on, and if you want to be put on again, I need 9 people. All you have to say is yes or no, but if you say yes, I'll put you on. But remember, you have to be my good friend. If I don't consider you a good friend, I can't even put you on it. So, to my good friends, especially like fellow Let's Players and people that I know closely, it's those people that get to be a part of it, not just some random strangers. No offense to those who are, but I have to know you before I even put you on a video. So that's I'm just telling you, you know, I don't want to do it for just anybody. So again, you have to be a good friend of mine before I even put you on the video. But like I said, if you want to be featured, the first 9 people that are my good friends that do it first will be featured on the next video, if at all. So I just wanted to show this off. Until next time, whether we do this again or whether I do it for fun or anything like that, whether it's on my own volition or if you guys really want to see more, leave a comment. Until next time, this is Tiju22 signing off. Have a nice day, everybody.